So here is what a pissed off Encyocrotella olivacea looks like. I tried feeding her. That was it. And this is what I get. She's not particularly thrilled. And she definitely needs to eat because I can see her abdomen. Her abdomen is kind of sallow. So she needs to get a meal in her. How's that for a picture, huh? It's like feet coming out of a volcano. Yeah. She's not happy at all. There's a red runner in there. Not quite sure where the red runner went, but I was kind of tapping the web to try to get her to come out. And the red runner ran up that log, and she come flying up, and I didn't move the skewer quick enough, and she tagged the skewer, and then now she's just sitting like this. And this is typical of them, really, to be honest with you. They are not a placid baboon whatsoever. They are a very angry spider if you disturb them. They're easily riled. They don't like to be messed with. They're so beautiful. I mean, I can try and get her to come out of there, but I don't think she's going to do what I would want her to do. Yeah, she's not thrilled. Come on, just come out. I'm not messing with you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want you to come out, actually. She does not want to have anything to do with it at all. I mean, like nothing. Come on. You don't have to be mad. Just come out for a little bit. Say hi. I'm not a big fan of doing this. She's not striking. She's just posing right now. This is her home, and she doesn't want anybody messing inside of it. Come on, see, she's not striking anymore. There she goes. You can see how thin she is. She's settled down now. Now that I've agitated the living crap out of her. Ain't she beautiful, though? Look at that baby. I'm a big fan of the different colored legs like that. The black femurs, and then you have that yellow band just above the patella, and then it drips down into that, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's not orange, it's not yellow, it's not tan really. It's almost like a tan orange, not burnt orange or pumpkin orange. It's just a odd different color. But at least she came out for a little bit, even though she didn't want to, and the bad keeper made her. But yeah, we haven't seen her in a while. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. You kind of get to that point sometimes when you just gotta just bite the bullet and do it. Even though I generally tell people not to coax them out, especially if they seal themselves in. But she's molted, and again, I put a red runner in there that ran across the top of that webbing, and she didn't make any attempt at it whatsoever. So I have to make sure that she's okay, that her fangs are okay, even though she's eaten twice small prey items. Well, I think she ate a red runner last time, right? But it was right up at the top of the webbing. So, okay, well, I'm going to head off to pick up my daughter, and then I've got some clips to film. I have some feeding videos, or some feeding clips I wanted to do tonight. There's some tarantulas I'd like to get fed, but I want to get a picture of her before I head off. So, thanks for watching, and whatever's coming up next is coming up next. Okay, hoping to get some decent footage. The roach kind of crawled in there. This is the Encyocrotella olivacea again. I haven't named this spider yet. Nothing's really stuck with me. I'm going to start searching some different provinces and locales around the area where these are found and see if there's any kind of cool names that we can give this spider. Come on, do something for us. I'm so happy she's eating, let's put it that way. You can see the stark contrast in colors, and I want to say these are the black and gold baboons, I believe is what I think it's actually Tanzanian black and gold baboon. I'd have to check that again. I can never remember the common name for this one, just because the scientific name or binomial name is really difficult to say. More than you would think it would be, because the O in there, in the Encyocrotella, so it's E-N-C-Y-O, so that O really kind of screws things up for you, but you could see the antenna of the male red runner that's in there. And when I feed, just a juvenile, this guy here, or this girl, probably 3 inches, roughly, maybe even 3.5, I'm not sure. But when I go to feed them, when I go through the roach bin, and I need to do a wholesale cleaning of the roaches, but I think I explained that because of the weather being so cold, I like to do it outside just in case somebody decides to run. If they're going to run, they can run outside. They won't survive very long. I don't want to do it in the winter because I don't want to freeze myself doing it. But they desperately do need to get cleaning. Their food bowl needs cleaning, and when I do that, we'll do a video on that. I mean, spring's only in a couple days, but the way our spring is here, it could be May before we actually get springtime weather. Yeah, that's it. Keep turning around, do some stuff. I don't care. Just show yourself a little bit. Come on up to the camera, say hello. But yeah, so they need to be cleaned. They need to be fed. They're probably gonna have to get fed tonight. The cat food's all gone, and their veggies are all gone. So we got to get some veggies in there. And I just looked at the newts enclosure, and that's gonna have to be completely done because it's riddled with mold. Even with the springtails that were in there, I'm gonna have to get him out of there and redo that whole entire thing. I'll probably do it a little differently than what I did. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but if when I do that, I'll do a video. I mean, he's not looking real good. I'm having a hard time getting him to eat. And it's the Notophthalmus viridescens, the eastern red dotted newt. I've tried everything. I do have newt and salamander pellets. I think they're basically just either shrimp or, what does that say? You're actually supposed to put them in the water, but I did that the first time, and all they did was actually mold real quick like. So I have to make sure that he's got lots of springtails in his enclosure. And I need to do some more cultures of the springtails. I really need to get them going. I'd like to have like 10 deli cup cultures of those guys, the springtail. So so my goal this week is to get him cleaned out, at least get him cleaned out, and new substrate put in there. Maybe we'll use a little bit of Reptisoil and this new cocoa core from Burpees that I got. We'll try that stuff and see how that works out. We'll throw a little bit of vermiculite on the bottom just to give it some humidity level, and we'll get some more sphagnum moss to put in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Hello, baby. That's what I wanted. Oh, you could have stopped there. Oh yeah, stop at that position. Why couldn't you stop right in front of us? Yeah, she's a good looking tarantula, this one here. So yeah, I thought you guys would like to see her, you know, a little bit anyway. You know, with the opening clip with her not happy in her Tourette posture in the mouth of her den here, and then this little, although you didn't see this the takedown, the feeding part of it, the dance, I'd really love her to turn to her left and just face us dead on. Or turn to your right, just because I said turn to your left. The tarantulas are like teenagers. You know, you tell them to do one thing and they do the complete opposite. Okay, well, this is kind of fun to watch though, isn't it? Okay, well, have a great day, and we'll see everybody soon. I don't know where this is fitting into the whole March Madness thing, but it's in here somewhere, so I don't know what day this one's going to get uploaded, because I do have a handful of clips now, and I have a bunch of stuff to feed, so I don't know where this is all going to fall in. But again, thanks for watching, and at the time that I did this video, which is Monday, the 19th, we're at almost 757 subscribers, which is pretty cool. We're creeping up there, and Petco just did his collab feeding video, so kind of hoping with a little bit of exposure from him, even though there was 31 of us, I think, that submitted clips to him. Maybe some of his 16 billion subscribers will subscribe to me. And again, once you get to that point where, you know, you get over 1,000 subscribers, or you're at 1,200 or 1,400, once you get to that, your view time really increases. So you can get to that point where you can make a little bit of money off YouTube. But I'm considering doing a Patreon page. I don't really have a lot of viewers, but you know, I think there's some people that may support the channel that way. I don't know. But I'm going to talk to a few people first before I decide to do that. Because I know there's some downfalls and there's some issues with the Patreon itself, and people, you know, they'll commit, and then they get their free thing, whatever it might be, you know, whatever the rewards are set up like they get whatever it is, they get the reward, and then they pull their money back before you actually end up getting it. So, you know, I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. And, you know, the people that are supporting me are people that really want to support me, you know, in doing things like, you know, getting a new camera. I don't know that I want a DSLR or not, or if I just want a handheld. I wouldn't mind getting a nice handheld. I do like the video camera. Because, you know, the kids were small and we used the video camera a lot, so I'm kind of more used to that than I am these DSLR cameras, even though we have one. I've never taken a picture with it that I know of. I think I may have taken over videoing from my wife one time at a baseball game, but it was brief, so I don't even know if I did a good job or not. So I don't even know how to turn the damn thing on. I have my own little digital camera kind of thing. It's not a, you know, like a little snap and go. It's the camera body, but you can't change lenses or anything like that. Macros built in, videos built in, all that stuff is built into it. So it's a Samsung. So I've only used it a few times, but I would like to try it out this week. I'm going to try and video something with it. I don't know what, but I got to get lighting right. I got to get the setup right. You know, where I'm filming is big. I need to have the room to get the tripod where you want it with the lighting, and the tripod screwed with the camera on it and everything else. So we'll see how that all goes. But again, you know, I mean, if you guys think that it's a good idea to do the Patreon, then I'll do it. If, you know, I don't get a handful of people to say, oh yeah, I think it's a good idea, then I won't even bother. But I'd like to at least get to that 1,000 subscriber mark so that my view time goes up a little quicker, to get to at least a part where I can do the, you know, minor YouTube money that I would make off advertising on YouTube. But yeah, any of that money would go right towards the collection, whether it be new enclosures, new animals, video equipment, lighting, things of that nature. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll kind of just play it by ear. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy whatever's coming up next, because again, I'm kind of not sure what's going on and where all this stuff falls into place. So I'm just trying to video as much as I can on this card and then transfer it over and get a couple clips already ready to go on YouTube. I'll upload them into the private part, and then I'll change them later on. So trying to get as many as I can done in this next few days. So have a great day. Talk to everybody else soon. Yeah, talk to everybody else soon. What the hell was that? Talk to everybody soon, and see you later. Bye.